In the age of colonial exploration, when curiosity often overstepped reverence, the sacred Moko Mokai preserved Maori warrior heads, adorned with intricate tattoos, became objects of fascination and exploitation. These heads, meant to honor the lives and lineage of great warriors, were removed from their homeland and scattered across the world. As they left the land of their ancestors, so too did they carry with them whispers of unrest, manifesting as chilling tales that blurred the line between legend and reality. At the British Museum, where several Moko Mokai were housed during the early 20th century, the staff began to notice peculiar happenings. Lights in storage rooms would flicker inexplicably, plunging curators into uneasy darkness. Security guards whispered among themselves about faint chanting that seemed to emanate from nowhere, echoing through the halls late at night. Some spoke of an oppressive atmosphere that grew heavier near the heads, as though unseen eyes were fixed upon them. Over time, the museum decided to remove these artifacts from public view, initiating steps to return them to their homeland. One of the most infamous stories revolved around Major General Robley, a British officer who became fascinated by Maori culture during his service in New Zealand. He amassed a collection of over 30 Moko Mokai, proudly displaying them in his home. Yet, his obsession came at a cost. Robley began experiencing vivid and recurring dreams of Maori warriors, their faces fierce and painted, demanding the return of their ancestors. The dreams grew so intense that Robley often woke in a cold sweat, convinced that shadowy figures lurked in his home. His growing paranoia haunted him until his death, and his collection, scattered after his passing, remained a source of unease for those who possessed the heads. In the late 20th century, as the world began to recognize the importance of returning indigenous artifacts, efforts were made to repatriate the Moko Mokai. At Te Papa Tongarewa, New Zealand's National Museum, staff handling the heads reported eerie phenomena. Lights flickered unexpectedly, doors slammed without warning, and some claimed to hear soft whispers in a language they couldn't understand. A curator described feeling an overwhelming sense of sorrow while working with one particular head, as though its history weighed heavily on her soul. It wasn't until Maori elders performed traditional rituals to honor the spirits of the Moko Mokai that the unsettling occurrences ceased, leaving a profound sense of peace in their wake. Not all efforts to reclaim the Moko Mokai were smooth. In Paris, an auction house once attempted to sell a preserved head to the highest bidder. The sale sparked outrage among Maori representatives who demanded its immediate return. As tensions escalated, strange events unfolded in the auction house. Computers crashed inexplicably, a heavy statue toppled over without cause, and staff reported an unshakable feeling of being watched. The head was eventually removed from the auction and returned to New Zealand, its departure marked by a sense of relief among those who had cared for them. These stories, woven from real events and accounts, tell of the spiritual weight carried by the Moko Mokai. They were never meant to leave their homeland, and their removal disrupted the balance between the living and the dead. Mokai continue to make their way back to their ancestral homes. The unsettling tales that surround them remain a powerful reminder of the consequences of cultural disregard.
Enjoyed the content? Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us bring more awesome videos your way. Don't forget to click the bell icon to stay updated with all our latest uploads. Thanks.